Alright, today we are cooking croissants, flaky, delicious croissants. You're going to start with 4 cups of flour and add a 1/3 cup of sugar to that, 2 1/4 teaspoons salt, 4 teaspoons of yeast, and then combine that all together. This takes quite a bit of butter, 2 1/4 cups of butter, and you're going to cut it real thin in flat square pieces, and then combine that all in with your flour, and you're just going to coat all of the butter with the flour. Add the milk and you're going to mix it up. The butter is going to stay in those big chunks like so. Put out a piece of saran wrap and you're going to put your whole mixture onto the saran wrap. My daughter spreads it out really far here, so I had to kind of combine it all in. You want it to be almost like dinner plate size, and cover that in saran wrap, put it in the fridge for about an hour. Then we're going to take it out onto a floured surface, and you're going to roll it out into a rectangle and then fold it in thirds. Turn it over and you're going to roll it again. And if you can look in that dough, you'll see there's big chunks of butter in it still. Remember, this is a croissant and they are really buttery, and that's what's going to give us that flavor. And rolling out in all these layers is also going to give us those flaky layers inside of the croissant. Fold it into thirds again, and then you're going to keep rolling it into a rectangle. We're going to repeat this about 4 times. And finally, you're going to cover it in saran wrap again, put it in the fridge for another hour. Taking it back to our floured surface, we're going to repeat the whole process. My dough is getting really tough to roll right now. It's really cold, so you just have to work with it, be patient. That first roll is going to be the most difficult. Fold it in thirds and do it again. Divide it in half. You can check out the layers we made there, and roll it out into a rectangle, and then you're going to cut off the edges so it makes a very nice sharp angled rectangle, and then again into thirds, and then you're going to cut it along the diagonal so that we can make the croissant shape. Starting at the big end, you're going to roll it towards the little end. You can kind of curl the edges together and put it on your cookie sheet. You're going to give it an egg wash, and it's going to cook in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Thank you so much to my daughter for being my special guest, and enjoy your croissants. Thanks for cooking with me.